The Office of Career Services provides various opportunities and events for students to be able to network with alumni and employers. It helps inform their decision moving forward as to what types of internships and career paths and job opportunities they want to pursue. And the networking part hopefully gets them a foot in the door so that they can actually achieve those positions. So some of the events that Career Services offers throughout the year are career panels. We usually have alumni or employers come to campus to educate students on specific career paths, career fields, and make connections. We have alumni student networking nights. We have spring and fall career fairs. We have student alumni networking nights in Providence, but we also have them in Boston and New York over the winter break. We have a 22, actually probably 24-year-old now, alumni shadowing program every winter break, and that's when a student can actually shadow an alumni over winter break for a day at their place of business. We had a dining etiquette dinner and fashion tutorial. It was a great fun and educational event, but we also had alumni there to review the actual fashion statements the students were making and also sit at the tables with the students at the dining etiquette dinner. So they were able to make small talk with these alumni who are out in the professional working world and ask them about themselves and how they got there and how they unpacked their PC education into the working world.
I think the events that I attended that I felt served me best were not only the networking nights, but also the internship showcase, the career fairs, just various panels when they'd have professionals come in to speak, when they teamed up with future fire executives to host the business conference. All of those things put together, you could pick and choose, get different experiences from each of them, but having attended many different ones, I felt I was much more well-rounded going into my job search and the first step in my career.
In terms of the events, I think the best thing is the alumni network at this school. It's a very tight-knit network, and the great thing about the alums from PC is that they're always willing to talk to you, direct you to someone who can help you, share their experience with you. They're just really willing to give back, which I found really great.
By coming to events that Career Services puts on, I have an advantage over other students who aren't at these events because I have experience in different situations, like at the etiquette dinner, like in mock interviews, and I also have an edge with specific companies because they'll be able to put a name with a face when they see me and when they look at my resume, and they'll remember that I put the effort in and that I'm interested in them, and therefore they'll be interested in me.
Coming back to these nights is definitely very rewarding when speaking with students because I'm reminded of when I was in their shoes and I was leaning on many different alumni from Providence College to help me jumpstart my career. It's nice to be able to pay it forward and to speak to students the way that people spoke to me and give them the same level of comfort that I felt as a student coming to these networking nights.
Attending Career Services events, you get personalized feedback on more than just what companies see on paper. You get feedback on what you're wearing, and you get feedback on what you're doing, and you're getting feedback on how you're presenting yourself that is more than they're going to see in an application, and I think that's one of the most important things that you get out of attending the events.